Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for coming. My name is Javier Garat. I'm the president of ICFA, and I work for the Spanish Fishing Confederation. Today, here with me, you will find Laurent Spurrier from the WWF organization, Rio. You will have here Luz Bach from ITF, International Transport Federation, and Guillermo Moreno, who is working for OPAGAC, our tuna producers organization. And we're going to talk about responsible tuna fishing and OPAGAC standard and the initiatives that this organization is leading to try to get into sustainability in all the fields: environment, social, and economic dimension. That's why we're all together working on this direction. Julio Moron should be here talking, making this presentation, but as he's now in the IOTC meeting, he asked me to make this presentation. You will see here some of the companies that are members of OPAGAC, which are companies with vessels and companies that are doing canning in Spain, but also in third countries. OPAGAC represents 40 tuna containers that are fishing in all the oceans that are managed by the RFMOs, ICAT, IOTC, IATTC, and WCTFC. As you will see there, worldwide, OPAGAC is fishing around 300,000 metric tons of tropical tunas, which represents 6% of the total catches of the world. And you see there in the picture that 63% is fished by other containers and 31% is fished by other gears. And then below you can find the percentage that represents our catches in the different oceans. In the Indian Ocean, 6%, in the Pacific, 3 and 9, and in the Atlantic, 19%. These are the figures for OPAGAC organization. Concerning the species, you will see there that we are fishing 60% of skipjack, 35% of yellow tuna, and 5% of big eye tuna. I'm going to make a short presentation of this standard that in 2015 OPAGAC with AENOR. AENOR is the Spanish Association for Standardization and Certification, which is the Spanish branch of ISO. They agreed to call a working group to create this standard on tuna from responsible fishing. It has been finished all this job, and now it has been made public in Spain for consultation, and whenever it's finished, it will be around 1 month, then all the companies will be able to ask for this certification. And in this certification we are talking about the best sanitary standards, the best labor conditions, the best safety at sea, best monitoring control, surveillance, and of course the best fishing practices. And we managed to bring together to the table the Spanish government through the Ministry of Fisheries, the Ministry of Health Issues, and the Ministry of Safety Issues. Also the trade unions from Spain, and some other, of course, the fishing industry, and different bodies in the Spanish administration. And this is going to be controlled by 100% of observers that we have on board. About the best social conditions that are included in the standard, I'm not going to talk about them because Ruth, representing the trade unions, she's going to talk about them later on. Concerning the best coverage at sea safety, we have to follow the IMO conditions, and of course the register. All the vessels need to have this number. All the vessels need to have the best insurance with the P&I, and they all need to comply with the best vessel classifications. And that's why we're going to follow the standards of all these IMO and IACS, etc. Concerning the fisheries control, it's going to be run by the Spanish government, who a few months ago got the ISO 9001/2015 certification, which established that they're following the best control standards. All the companies, all the vessels are going to have to apply to have the license of the fishing authorization, VMS, electronic logbook, CAT certification for those who are fishing with foreign flags, and of course they will have observers on board to ratify that and validate that everything is going to be compliant. And then with the best sanitary conditions, we will of course all respect the European Union standards, which are really, really high in the world. We also have developed what is called the Code of Best Purseine Practices, validated by this 100% observer coverage. Most of the vessels already have electronic observers on board, cameras on board, and this Code of Best Practices is going to be validated by AFTI, it's already been validated by AFTI, which is an independent research institute in Spain, in the Basque country. All the vessels have agreed that they are only going to use 100% of non-entangling fats, what we call them, now we call them NEFs. This is something that is not new. We have been already working with that since last year, and it's there because our companies have been investing in the last few years a few million euros to obtain the materials that can make these fats non-entangling and at the same time be able to fish and be effective. And nowadays all our vessels are using non-entangling fats. In this Code of Best Practices, we talk about bycatch mitigation of sea turtles, sharks and mantas. A lot of our skippers and crew have been trained by AFTI and by ISSF, International Seafood Sustainability Foundation staff, on how to mitigate these catches, and in case they are fished, how to release them alive. And all these vessels are respecting the zero discard of tuna species. This is one of the issues that ISSF demands to be a member or to be part of the vessel register that they have created. And of course our vessels are all in this ISSF list. So what's the value of this standard and the FIP that later on we're going to tell? Well, our idea is now to fix it in Spain, and then to try to establish a global standard for tuna purseine, including fat and fat-free fishing. We will try to bring it to other nations and, if possible, international. And with the standard, we talk about socioeconomic sustainability of human resources, which is for us very important, and of course, which is pioneer, we think, in the world. And with the FIP, with the Fisheries Improvement Project, we talk about the ecological sustainability of natural resources. So at the end, in 5 years, what we expect is that all this prediction coming from OPAGAC, these 300,000 tons, will be able to be certified by MSC as the 15% that is already certified. And I will think that this will be something important in the future. So thank you for your attention. This is the first presentation, it's an introduction. Now Lauren Spurrier from WWF will talk about